The story begins with a quiet, tense atmosphere aboard a small, aging human battleship drifting through the cold void of space. This ship is Earth's last defense, a group of elite soldiers, led by Commander Bonner, tasked with a mission that seems like a suicide run. The human race is on the brink of extinction, ravaged by a ruthless alien empire. The aliens are technologically advanced, their fleets immense, and their hunger for domination endless. Humanity's hope, its survival, now rests in the hands of Bonner and his team. Bonner is a seasoned veteran, his face marked by the weight of years of battle. His soldiers, though tired and worn, are just as determined, knowing that this mission could very well be their last. The plan is simple, though nearly impossible: destroy an entire fleet of alien dreadnoughts, massive, heavily armed warships that have been terrorizing the galaxy. These ships have crushed entire civilizations, and the aliens believe humanity is no more than an afterthought, too weak to be a threat. As the team prepares to board their ship and make their way toward the alien fleet, a feeling of unease settles over the crew. There's no guarantee they will make it back, and many of them know that this mission is not just dangerous, it's a last stand. They share a solemn, silent understanding that they might not survive. But despite the odds, they press on, for there is no other choice. The fate of humanity rests on their shoulders. The camera zooms out, showing the bleak emptiness of space, the team's ship a mere speck against the backdrop of stars. The tension is palpable, and just when it seems like the silence will consume everything, a loud, sudden beep echoes across the ship's communication systems. It's a signal, a burst of static followed by a strange, distorted voice. The crew members look at each other, puzzled and on edge. The message is brief, but the words cut through the air like a knife. It's coming. The weapon, capable of destroying planets. You must stop it. You must stop them. The transmission abruptly cuts off, leaving the crew in stunned silence. Bonner, always composed under pressure, quickly orders the crew to trace the source of the transmission, but it's too late. The mysterious voice is gone. The only thing left is an unsettling feeling in the pit of everyone's stomach. It's clear this is no ordinary mission anymore. The aliens have developed something much worse, something that could obliterate entire planets with ease. A weapon so powerful, it could end all hope for humanity in one strike. Bonner looks around at his team. They've already come so far, endured so much, but now the stakes have escalated. The mission has gone from a simple strike against the alien fleet to a race against time. If they don't stop this new weapon, humanity will not survive. The soldiers look at each other, their faces a mixture of determination and fear. They know what they're up against. They know that failure means certain death, not just for them, but for everyone on Earth. Bonner stands tall, his voice steady but filled with urgency. We can't turn back now. This isn't just about destroying their fleet anymore. It's about stopping them from wiping out everything we've ever fought for. We have one chance. We risk it all now, or we lose everything. The crew, though shaken, responds with a unanimous nod. There's no turning back. They're already too deep in this mission. The decision is made. Bonner gives the order, and the ship's engines roar to life, pushing them into the vast expanse of space toward their target. The countdown to their doom has begun. The tension in the air is thick. Every crew member knows they might not make it out alive, but there's a shared understanding among them all: they have to try. As they approach the alien fleet, the crew prepares for what seems like an impossible battle. Their ship, old and outmatched, is no match for the advanced alien warships. The only advantage they have is their determination and their knowledge of the enemy's tactics. They know that if they can find a way to exploit even the smallest weakness, they might have a chance. But as they approach, another message flickers across the communication screens, a warning, this time from Earth Command. Beware of the weapon. It's not just a weapon. It's a force of nature. The stakes have never been higher. The clock is ticking, and they have no time to waste. Their fate, and the fate of all humanity now depends on a single, daring attack. The scene ends with Bonner's calm, authoritative voice cutting through the tension, "Prepare for impact. We're going in." With that, the crew steels themselves for the mission ahead, knowing that the next few hours could decide whether humanity lives or dies. The ship accelerates forward, closing in on the alien fleet. As the countdown to destruction begins, the human soldiers, despite the overwhelming odds, board their ship, the Defender. It's a rusty, battle-worn vessel, a stark contrast to the sleek, deadly alien dreadnoughts they are about to face. The ship creaks under the strain of the constant war, but it has been outfitted with some of Earth's most advanced technology. As they prepare for the mission ahead, the crew is silent, each member lost in their thoughts, knowing that their lives are on the line. The ship's cloaking devices hum to life, enveloping the vessel in an almost invisible shroud. Bonner gives a final nod to his crew, signaling that they're ready. With a low rumble, the ship slips into the warzone, cloaked from the patrols of the alien fleet. The vastness of space stretches out before them, the stars distant and cold. It's a battlefield, but it's unlike any the soldiers have ever fought on. The alien ships patrol the area, massive and menacing, their advanced weapons visible even in the dark reaches of space. The humans are outgunned, outnumbered, and underprepared, but their only advantage is their determination to survive and protect Earth. Every crew member knows that if they are spotted, they'll be obliterated in seconds. They must remain undetected long enough to disable the alien fleet's defenses. It's their only shot at winning. Bonner's eyes scan the viewscreen, watching the alien ships move in a predictable pattern. His mind races, calculating their next move. The first hurdle comes quickly. An alien patrol ship drifts dangerously close, and the tension in the cockpit spikes. The crew holds their breath as the massive vessel inches past them. The silence is deafening. If they're caught, it's over. But the cloaking devices hold strong, and the patrol ship passes without noticing them. The relief is short-lived, however, as they continue deeper into the alien fleet's heart. The plan is to reach a critical point near the alien command ship, where they can disable the enemy's defense systems from the inside. But as they near their destination, something unexpected happens. An alien AI-controlled drone, designed to detect cloaked ships, suddenly locks onto their position. The drone is fast, and before anyone can react, it launches an attack. The crew is thrown into chaos. Alarms blare, and Bonner's voice rings out, trying to regain control. The drone fires a deadly beam, slamming into the Defender's side. Sparks fly, and the ship jolts violently. In the chaos, one of Bonner's most experienced soldiers, Lieutenant Cross, is hit by the blast. His screams echo through the comms before they fall silent. The team freezes. Cross was not just a soldier, he was Bonner's right hand, a man who had been through countless battles. His death leaves a void that can't be filled. For a moment, the team falters. Cross's death is the first blow, but it won't be the last. The emotional weight of the loss hangs heavily in the air, and for a few seconds, it seems like the mission might fail before it's even begun. But Bonner's leadership prevails. He orders the crew to focus, to keep moving forward. There's no time for grief. They must finish the mission, or Cross's death will be in vain. The soldiers gather their courage, their bond with their fallen comrades strengthening their resolve. They know that every step forward is one more step toward victory, but also closer to their own deaths. The battle in the void is far from over, and the team must push through the pain of their first loss to complete the mission. Each of them knows they might not make it out alive, but they are willing to fight until the end. As the Defender presses forward, deeper into the alien fleet's heart, they prepare for the next obstacle. The team's determination has grown stronger in the face of loss, and their resolve is unshaken. But one thing is clear, this battle will be unlike any they've faced before. The Defender glides through the heart of the alien fleet, its cloaking devices still holding strong, but the tension within the ship is palpable. The crew knows they are moments away from reaching the alien mothership, the heart of the Empire. Bonner, leading his team, keeps his eyes locked on the viewscreen, scanning for any signs of the impending danger. His mind races, calculating the risks of what they're about to do. This mission has already claimed lives, and each second brings them closer to their own doom. But there's no turning back now. As they approach the mothership's central hangar, something strange happens. The ship's sensors pick up a signal, an encrypted frequency so advanced that it takes the ship's AI several minutes to crack it. What the team discovers next sends a chill through their spines. Hidden deep inside the mothership is an AI-controlled weapon, one so powerful that it could alter the very fabric of reality. It can manipulate gravity, creating massive gravitational fields that could crush entire planets in an instant. The weapon is unlike anything humanity has ever encountered. It's powered by a strange, alien energy, an energy that is still largely unknown to the human crew. As Bonner's eyes scan the data, a wave of dread washes over him. The weapon is already activated, its power growing with every passing second. If they don't stop it, the alien empire will be able to wipe out any planet, any civilization, with nothing more than a flick of a switch. The soldiers exchange grim looks. They've come to destroy the alien fleet, but this new discovery has changed everything. The fleet is nothing compared to the devastation this weapon can cause. The alien empire has created a force that could tip the balance of power in the galaxy forever. They realize now that they must defeat this weapon if they have any hope of stopping the alien invasion for good. Bonner's voice cuts through the silence, his tone sharp and commanding. We need to take down that weapon, or all our sacrifices will be for nothing. This is our mission now. With no time to lose, the team prepares to infiltrate the mothership. They must make their way through its twisting, labyrinth-like corridors, past heavily armed robotic sentries and automated defenses. Every step they take could trigger an alarm, and the soldiers know that their every move must be calculated to stay alive. The hallways of the mothership are dark, metallic, and cold, like a tomb waiting to swallow them whole. As they venture deeper, the air grows heavier with the sound of the alien ship's machinery. The rhythmic hum of engines, the distant clang of metal, and the eerie silence in between make the atmosphere thick with tension. Suddenly, a flash of light pierces the darkness as laser beams shoot toward them from hidden turrets in the walls. The crew jumps into action, their weapons drawn. In a split second, they take cover behind pillars and walls, dodging the deadly beams. The flashes of light illuminate the cold, lifeless corridors as they return fire, their shots lighting up the metal surfaces with bright explosions. The soldiers fight with precision, but the robotic sentries are relentless, their movements mechanical and precise. Bonner leads the charge, his instincts honed by years of combat. He barks orders, keeping the team together as they push forward. The sound of explosions echoes in the metal halls, adding to the chaos of their assault. Sparks fly from broken machines, lighting up the darkness for a brief moment before they're swallowed again by the shadows. They push through the ship, one corridor at a time, their bodies battered and bruised from the constant firefight. Every corner is a new threat, and they must remain focused. The clock is ticking, and the weapon's power is growing stronger with each passing minute. Their time is running out, and the weight of their mission presses down on them with every step. The closer they get to the weapon's core, the more intense the battle becomes. The soldiers know that they are in the belly of the beast now, and there is no turning back. The final confrontation with the weapon looms ahead, and with it, the fate of humanity. The air is thick with tension as Bonner and his team make their final approach to the heart of the alien mothership, the control room that houses the AI core, the very heart of the weapon that could destroy entire planets. The corridors around them feel like they are closing in, the metallic walls echoing their every step. There is no turning back now. The mission is clear: destroy the weapon, or humanity will be doomed. Bonner leads the charge, his heart pounding with determination. His team is exhausted, battered from the continuous combat, but they're driven by a single purpose: to stop the alien threat once and for all. They know they're close. They can feel it. The door to the control room looms ahead, just within reach. But as they approach, the sound of heavy footsteps echoes through the hall. Something's wrong. Suddenly, the doors to the control room explode open, and alien soldiers swarm in from every direction. Hundreds of drones, massive, armored, and armed to the teeth, pour into the hallway. The humans are caught in a deadly ambush, surrounded on all sides by an overwhelming force. The soldiers can barely get a shot off before the drones start firing. The flash of laser beams fills the air, and the soldiers dive for cover. Bonner's mind races. They've fought through the alien fleet, faced countless dangers, but this is different. The enemy is too strong, too many, and the human team is running out of time. But Bonner refuses to give up. His voice cuts through the chaos as he orders his soldiers to hold their ground. They fight back fiercely, unloading everything they have. Each shot is a desperate attempt to create an opening, to break free from the overwhelming wave of enemies. The battle rages on, and it becomes clear that the humans are fighting a losing battle. The drones are relentless, their weapons too powerful, and the soldiers are beginning to run low on ammunition. Bonner looks around at his team, his friends, his brothers in arms, and sees the exhaustion in their eyes. But he also sees something else, an unyielding resolve. They won't give up. They can't. Just as it seems like the team might be overrun, one of Bonner's soldiers, Sergeant Harris, steps forward. Harris has been with Bonner since the beginning, a quiet but fiercely loyal soldier. He knows the mission is everything, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to ensure its success. In a moment of clarity, Harris realizes what must be done. He spots a weakness in the defense system, a critical power conduit that is keeping the AI core operational. Without hesitation, he makes a split-second decision. Harris charges forward, running toward the heart of the alien defense. The rest of the team sees what he's doing and tries to stop him, but Harris is already too far ahead. He dodges blasts, weaving through the chaos, and reaches the power conduit. In a final, heroic act, he detonates a grenade, sending a massive shockwave through the control room. The explosion rips through the defenses, disabling the AI core and leaving the weapon vulnerable. The blast sends Harris flying across the room, his body slamming into a wall. His sacrifice has bought the team precious seconds, but it has cost him his life. The room falls silent for a moment. The soldiers are stunned. Bonner feels the weight of the loss hit him like a punch to the gut. Harris's death is the second blow to their hearts in this mission, and it cuts deep. But even as grief threatens to overtake them, the team pulls together. Harris's sacrifice has made the impossible possible. The team now has a chance to destroy the weapon and save humanity. Fueled by grief, rage, and the memory of their fallen comrade, they make their final push toward the AI core. The control room is chaos, but they fight with renewed determination, knowing that their success will honor Harris's ultimate sacrifice. As they close in on the core, the mission is no longer just about stopping the weapon. It's about finishing what they started, about ensuring that the deaths of their comrades will not be in vain. The final battle is coming, and they are ready to face it, no matter the cost. The fate of humanity rests on their shoulders, and they won't fail. The final moments of the battle are nothing short of chaos. The alien forces are closing in fast, and the weapon is nearly fully charged. The hum of the AI core powering up fills the air, a chilling sound that signals the end of everything. The gravity-manipulating weapon is seconds away from becoming fully operational. If it fires, entire planets will be crushed under its unimaginable power. Time is running out. Bonner stands in front of his remaining team, his face grim, his eyes filled with the weight of the decision he must make. He knows they are all exhausted, battered by endless combat and loss, but there is one last choice they can make. They can end this, once and for all. He orders his soldiers to plant explosives on the AI core. It's their only chance to destroy the weapon and stop the alien fleet. But there's one catch: the explosives are in a place so close to the core that it's almost impossible to escape alive. Bonner knows this will be a one-way mission. No one is coming out alive. The air is thick with tension, and the stakes are higher than ever. Bonner and his team make their way toward the core, knowing they're likely walking into their own deaths. As they move through the damaged corridors of the alien mothership, explosions rock the ship, sending shockwaves through the hulls. The walls are buckling, and the ship groans under the strain of the battle. They push forward, despite the danger, despite the certainty that their mission might cost them everything. As they fight their way toward the heart of the mothership, the sound of blaster fire fills the air. Alien soldiers charge from every direction, but the humans fight back with everything they have left. They fire, dodge, and move with precision, but there's no way they can stop the oncoming wave. They're too few, and the enemy is too strong. But Bonner and his soldiers don't give up. Every step they take is a testament to their resolve, their commitment to saving humanity. They plant explosives on the AI core, and as they do, a huge explosion erupts behind them. The entire corridor is engulfed in fire and smoke. One by one, soldiers fall, but the explosives are set. Bonner, the last one standing, is determined to see this through. He knows that even if he dies, the mission will succeed. The alien weapon will be destroyed, and humanity will have a chance to survive. The final battle is intense, with Bonner charging forward to finish what they started. His heart is pounding in his chest as he sprints toward the core. The alien soldiers are closing in, and the countdown to the detonation is ticking away. The visuals are breathtaking, an entire fleet of ships on fire, the mothership's walls crumbling, and flashes of explosions lighting up the darkness of space. The stakes are higher than ever. Bonner reaches the core. He places the final charge just as the countdown reaches 0. The explosive detonates, sending shockwaves through the ship. The AI core explodes, the weapon is destroyed, and the alien fleet is crippled. The explosion is so massive that it sends shockwaves through the entire mothership, which begins to collapse in on itself. Bonner's soldiers have given everything they have, and the enemy fleet is now in disarray. As the mothership collapses, Bonner's final words echo through the wreckage: humanity always finds a way. These words, filled with strength and defiance, are the last thing Bonner says before the ship is engulfed in fire. His sacrifice, and the sacrifices of his team, have ensured humanity's survival. The final scene is powerful, filled with the wreckage of the mothership, drifting in space, a testament to the bravery of a small group of soldiers who refused to give up, even when the odds were insurmountable. Humanity's last stand was not in vain. They fought, they died, but in the end, they won. The battle is over. The alien empire's once mighty fleet lies in ruins, scattered across the void of space, a broken force with no power to continue their invasion. The weapon that could have destroyed entire worlds is no more. The AI core that had powered it is gone, obliterated by the explosive sacrifice of Bonner and his team. The alien forces, disoriented and leaderless, retreat in confusion, unable to regroup and rebuild. Back on Earth, the surviving soldiers, battered and bloodied, make their way home. Their ship, a relic of many battles, slowly cruises through the atmosphere, its hull scarred from the war. As the ship descends, the soldiers, once full of doubt and fear, now carry the weight of a great victory. They are exhausted, physically and emotionally drained, but they know that their sacrifice was not in vain. Their battle has saved humanity from extinction, and they've given the world a chance to live again.